All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. We're going to be talking about some crypto gaming news, and we're going to have a little bit of a schedule change as well. Isn't that a little bit of an interesting one? Maybe the title's giving you a bit of a hint on what I'm going to be talking about. But today we're going to be touching base on several things. We're going to be talking about the GALA Founders drop. We're going to be talking about the Pixels online airdrop conclusion, something else on Ronin that is happening right now in terms of an airdrop. We're going to be touching base on the MetaXSeed node sale. So that's the next node sale I'm getting into, as well as the Play Big Time Leaderboard Season 3, which I am going to be covering actively, as every single Friday we are going to be streaming big time. So I hope you enjoy that kind of content. I have more whitelist stuff coming up as well in terms of news. It's a pretty packed day in terms of stuff that is going to be launching on assets. Not a big day in terms of crypto gaming though. Ain't that an interesting one? I need more games that are launched. More launched games, please. Thank you very much. We have people like Empress Rayon over here talking about the crypto gaming stuff being the most goated crypto gaming connoisseur on the planet. Anyway, let's go ahead, get right into the news here. We have a lot of juicy things to talk about, and I'm going to start off with this right here. That's the news. That literally is it. I'm sorry if you expected something insane, but this thing is the news. I know. Now, if you're confused, fair enough. But if you actually go to the Uniswap pair, you're going to notice that there is nothing here. And that's a good thing. Because before this, and this was something that got resolved a couple hours ago, it would say on Uniswap that GALA was a scam. Literally, it literally say that. It was like, please be careful. This token is not vetted by our exchange. We don't know if this thing is a good thing or if it's a thing you should be running away from. This could possibly be a scam. Please be careful. And then MetaMask had that too. But luckily enough, we got news that they fixed that. I don't know why it took them that long to fix it, but here it finally is. I need to get it to GALA. God bless you. God bless you. Anyway, so the next thing in the news is here. Oh, very spicy here. We have someone that is going to be joining GALA. We actually saw this news a day ago on Jared Dillinger's Instagram. Oh, so he's going to go ahead and apparently get a job at GALA. And I looked at his Twitter and then I see, oh, wow, he's the head of KOLs and business development at Go GALA Games. Also the creator of CNN's, this is a Filipino podcast, by the way, called The Future, which is apparently one of the top podcasts over at the Philippines. So if you're Filipino, you might actually recognize this guy. He's creator of the Let It Fly podcast, a 16-year professional basketball player with 9 championships under his belt. He's a big boy, a very big boy. And so we had a couple other news catalysts in terms of GALA music, but it's nice to see that. We also got some news on NFT Harbor and Founders Node holders. If you're a GALA Founders Node holder, then you're going to like what I'm going to say. Unfortunately for me, I'm not a Founders Node holder, but it's okay. This cycle, I swear to you, the stuff we're going to get into will allow me to buy one of these things eventually when they become actual NFTs. Anyway, so they went ahead and gave the full list for the NFT drops. This is also very, very recent news as well. You could actually see it right here on this spreadsheet. Everything that they still have yet to give. And there's some cool ones. I mean, there's Violet from Champions Arena. Legendary Hero. I like that one. There's cool stuff like Arcane Ring Epics. Let's see if I can find any other really cool stuff that are dropping right now. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what half these things are, but there's a lot of ancients. For example, the Last Expedition Primal Porcupine. I know that GALA is putting a lot of focus on Last Expedition specifically. So anything Last Expedition related, I'm pretty excited for. Anything that is related to not even Champions Arena. Champions Arena is okay. Eternal Paradox is pretty hype in terms of land. I'm surprised that there aren't a lot of people playing Eternal Paradox, but that's just like kind of marketing stuff that it be like that sometimes. And then another thing is they had a news press release on NFT Harbor, which is apparently launching on GALA Chain, a new platform for secure, cost-effective NFT swapping and trading. Now, this has been out already for a while, so it's not breaking news or anything, but if you're trying to trade your GALA Chain NFTs, the best place to do it is NFT Harbor right now. NFT Harbor, it's a little clunky still. I'm not going to lie. But it's the best place to go to. See how it's like loading and stuff. But it's the best place to go to in terms of stuff on GALA Chain. Eternal Paradox is actually fun. I played it. I know. I know. I played it, and I think it's fun. I just wouldn't really play it actively, only because, you know, I kind of have a job here to do, and it's very time consuming. Like, I used to play this game called Lords Mobile back in the day, hyper casual game. It was fun, and I played a lot of it, but I was also in high school. And when you're in high school, you have a lot of free time randomly out of nowhere. So it made sense then, doesn't make a lot of sense now. I'm wondering how, especially you guys that, you know, the average age here is somewhere around 35. Do you have time to play things like Eternal Paradox? Is that a thing? Or are we going to see a shift in the most popular crypto games just being a bunch of hyper casual games, or maybe MMORPGs? Because I know, you know, no matter your age group, everybody loves playing MMORPGs, let's be honest. Or maybe some of these hyper casual games. I don't know. I think that's probably where our space is headed. But it is nice to see Eternal Paradox, because I feel like Eternal Paradox is catered to either mega whales that have millions of dollars and just throw them at the game whenever they feel like playing, or it's catered to those people that have nothing else to do, aka me when I was in high school. Hyper casual is better for you, Empress? That's what I think. That's what I think too, 100%. So our plays, make a video, 100x, 1000x coins? Jesus. I mean, I'll probably make some kind of like video like that, but guys, we can't guarantee anything. Can't guarantee anything. Most plays will not 1000x, but we can only hope. We can only hope. Anyway, Bitbender also tweeting out that I am having fun reading comments like GALA Chain needs smart contracts, and apparently everything on GALA Chain has a smart contract. So hopefully we get some more news on why we should be excited on GALA Chain. And these scribbles, I don't know what's in them. I don't know if anybody can decipher with an AI and take these little scribbles out. But if someone could do that, that would be awesome, because I have no idea what's beyond these scribbles. But apparently there's supposed to be some big news. Nobody's done it yet. Maybe someone has some secret AI that can break into the mainframe. And here we go. We don't need to be a content creator on a Discord to make content on GALA Games. Okay, let's get into more exciting things. Here we go. Ronin Network, after 2 years, I've joined the Ron fam officially. I actually went ahead and picked up a .ron domain. And you're probably going to be like, what in the world is that? Well, it's just an RNS domain. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just a little name service. I don't even think it gives you rewards. I have no idea. I just bought it just because, and did a little bit of rename. A big reason why I ended up doing it is because, to be honest with you, the Ronin community is really positive. I mean, it was pretty overwhelming. I did this post, and, you know, for quite some... Why am I not following Jiho? Anyway, so for quite some time, it was a couple months ago, I made this tier list, right? And I was looking at, you know, the top crypto gaming projects. For the longest time, I've had Ronin on there. This is back in November, and Ronin is literally right here. Ronin's been absolutely killing it, right? It's up 281%. To be honest with you, though, the reason that it's here is not because it is the best ROI-wise project, because, yes, Ronin will probably have pretty damn good gains, but the real reason that I'm excited for Ronin is because the community stuck it out. They really have stuck it out. You know, there was a lot of BS happening over the past 2 to 3 years in the crypto gaming space. And since then, their numbers look really good. Really good. I mean, you go to Jiho's Twitter, and he made a Twitter thread very recently about this specific topic. If I can go ahead and find it. We'll go for, I think it's this one right here. Okay, anyway. So I covered this on my last video if you haven't already seen it. But Ronin right here has 648,000 daily active. I'm guessing this is wallets every day. Probably wallets or users. I don't know what it is, but that's a heck of a lot of users here in comparison to, you know, Solana having 358,000. I don't even know where Immutable is. Where's Immutable? And then we've got Polygon here. What are the other competitors? I don't think they're here. Oh, Avalanche is here. Avalanche is here. Yeah, Avalanche is cool. I like Avalanche a lot. But like, where the heck is this? What's going on? Ronin's absolutely killing it, and they've been killing it for a long time. So they deserve the love. They deserve the respect. And so I've always been a person that has said that the Axie Infinity ecosystem, it is all on Ronin, and they have done it. It's all on Ronin, and Ronin has performed. So you know what? I'm going to take a step back and pay respects and go back to my roots, because we started this channel on Axie Infinity. Now we're on .ron. I think this will be one of the top crypto gaming chains in the space. You know, I could see this easily hitting a $10 billion market cap, just like Axie Infinity did on peak bull market. I am pretty surprised it's still where it is, even with its gains. I think that what they've built is the best decentralized exchange in the entire crypto gaming space. It's called Katana, and it's been that case for a long time. You know, it's pretty incredible what they're doing. So, you know, I could talk all day about how hype I am for all this stuff and my past and all that, but that's the news on .rons. And another thing is Pixels. Now, Pixels has actually ended their Pixels Play to Airdrop. It's funny because the day after they end this is when I actually get into Pixels, which is fine. It's okay. They're going to have a chapter 2. I'm excited for chapter 2. I'm not one to discriminate. Now, if you are learning this for the first time, then you're screwed because this is literally the last little Pixels airdrop that is going to be happening. The Pixel TGE will be announced soon. And they have everybody's best interest in mind. Win Pixel, win Pixel. And they're expecting another small activation while they prepare for the TGE. I haven't seen what this is, so this is probably fresh news, so do look out for that little small activation, but it has not come out yet. It's not come out yet. They're doing the auditing and all that boring stuff that people do. I'm excited for Pixels, though. I'm extremely bullish on Pixels. I have played Pixels. In fact, I will show you my Pixels right now. I don't need to wait. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Let me go ahead and mute this. Okay, let me put this down. Anyway, so this is Pixels Online, and you could go ahead. You've got several things. I've got the VIP in this game. There's a bucks galore where you can get seed. You know, there's stuff like land plots where you can go ahead and decorate it. Mine is a little bit barren, but I went ahead and I finished the puzzle. There's these little bookmarks where you can go to some of the more advanced land plots. It's a hyper casual farming game. So if you suck at video games, then this is the perfect game for you. They have a sauna, some of the basic components here, and I've been having a bit of fun. As a hyper casual gamer, I'm all for this kind of stuff. So I'm excited to see where Pixels goes, and I think they might be one of the top, if not the top Ronin game. At least right now they are. So the next thing I want to talk about is Shutdown. Now, Play Shutdown has ended their first event for their Play to Airdrop. I talked about it on my last live stream, so I figured I would go ahead and update you on this one. Now, in terms of Shutdown, they're going to have more of these. You know, this is the first of 10 airdrop events that they have planned leading up to their Shutdown character mint. I'm sure that these are going to happen quickly, so the next airdrop announcement will probably happen pretty soon. As you can see, these guys don't get that many views, so whatever ends up happening here, you get a leg up on everybody else by learning about it right now. So I would just follow them, chill, see what happens there. Next thing on Ronin is the ANIMA airdrop. There is going to be another airdrop on the Ronin network. It is on Aperion. Now, Aperion is the first crypto game in Mavis history, in Sky Mavis history, to actually be onboarded onto the Mavis hub. Before that, it was just Axie Infinity. In fact, I can probably go ahead and show you my Mavis hub so you could see exactly what I'm talking about here. But here you go. So Aperion is live. And then the only other thing is Axie Infinity stuff, and then Project T, which is just some prototype, right? That's literally it. There's nothing else. So Aperion's the first one. They had a somewhere around 60% DAU rise just off the listing of Aperion. So that is a direct correlation between getting on the Mavis Hub and having a DAU spike. So ways you can get this ANIMA airdrop are very simple. You can go ahead and do this little daily check-in for what is called Soulbound Token Stardust. You can also go ahead and go onto the Aperion Discord, which if you go onto the Discord, which I will show you very quickly, you will see that they have PvP. And on this PvP, they are going to be giving people airdrop points, which you do have to actually fill out a forum. Now, it's dependent on your rank, so if you're bad at PvP games, then your airdrop points are going to be much lower than the people that are actually good. This is going to be lasting for another 9 days, so you have time right now. This is free to play, by the way, 100% free to play, to get onto Aperion on the Mavis Hub and participate in a play to airdrop on the Ronin network, on a game that has had a 60% DAU rise in a single day of being listed on said Mavis Hub. So you're not going to want to miss out on this one because obviously it's going to be very hype. And if you want to learn about more details, well, Games GG has got you covered here because the ANIMA airdrop is looking very, very spicy. Now, here we go. It's available on Epic Games, Windows, Mac, with extended support to iOS and Android. I played this on mobile. People have these little fusions of cards. It's roguelike. It's got the MMO elements. The Apostles minting concludes on January 31st. So if you're still wanting to do that, you can do that. Starting January 31st, all previously released Apostle classes become mintable. And here's the breakdown on earning this ANIMA airdrop. Participants earn AP for ANIMA access at Season 3's launch. Battle vesting involves completing in-game tasks for gradual ANIMA unlocking. And here are the thresholds for unlocking at the token generation event. You got 5,000 AP is 10%, 10,000 AP, 15%, and then 20,000 AP is 25%. They have different account tiers depending on, what you own. And the PvP bonus, honestly, for me, is the most hype thing in the entirety of it. Hey, Jesus, can you tell me where we can buy the meta nodes? I will actually be talking about that, so just stay tuned. What's my opinion on GameSwift? I really like GameSwift. It's one of my top crypto gaming plays, and I like the games that they're building. Win Mega Weapon. I actually went on the Mega Weapon playtest. It was a couple days ago, so if you ask them, I was there for a little bit. I got my ass beat, though. I did not win, but it was fun. It was fun playing for sure. So win Mega Weapon whenever they want, How you doing, Alex? Holding GALA no matter what? My friend, that is a risk to reward. You must go ahead and decide on it. But there's a lot of play to airdrops happening. Another play to airdrop, if you're interested, is BIGTIME. Now, I'll disclose right now, we do have sponsored BIGTIME streams on Fridays, but there's a good reason why I do them. I actually really like BIGTIME as a game. If you looked at our last live stream, I was having a lot of fun. And it's not like that fun where you're looking at a live stream and the guy's like, ha, 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 ha. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's like I was actually having fun. We were talking smack. I was talking about really stupid things, and we had a lot of fun. I was playing with Vast Impact Gaming. If you haven't already, check them out. They're very nice people. And if you're looking for a BIGTIME guild, go to VIG. They're wonderful people. Tell them I recommended you because why not? Why not? Gets a good start on BIGTIME. But the BIGTIME leaderboard ranked you closed. And while the website says the race continues around 3 and it doesn't have any update on this, you will see that on this Medium article, round 3 of the leaderboard has already begun. Right here, January 19th, 2024. Right now, we're in January 22nd. Due to the implementation of a new data capture system, round 3 will end on March 22nd. This is, almost 2 months worth of leaderboards? So you have plenty of time. If you start right now on BIGTIME, you will have time to go ahead and get this done. In fact, to play BIGTIME, you need invite codes. I might actually have some invite codes, so I'll see if I can put some inside of the chat. Thanks for the shut up. Shut up. I'm simply a crypto content creator. None of this is financial advice. You will lose all of your money if you go ahead and listen to anything that I go ahead and say. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and put some invite codes on here for you guys in the chat if you're interested. Boom. Next one. Boom. Next one. Boom. I'll do one more. 4 invite codes on BIGTIME. Douche. All right. That's that. All right, let's get back into it. So I'm excited for this leaderboard season. Look at the tiers that they have. So number 1 is going to get 1 million BIGTIME. If you don't know how much that's worth, that's fine. There's this thing called CoinMarketCap. We look on CoinMarketCap, and then we put the number 100,000 million. That's $343,000. 343,000 smackaroonies right there for the number 1 person on the leaderboard for BIGTIME. And then we have top 5, 300,000, goes all the way down to if you suck, which is like me. If you're me, then you're probably only going to get the tier 1, which is 3,000 BIGTIME. And if you think, whatever, who cares? Anyway, so 1,000 is $343, which is not bad. Not bad at all for some crypto gaming gameplay. I am not going to be one to complain about that. And that's achievable for everyone that actually has some assets. I don't think that the free-to-play people are going to be winning BIGTIME, if I'm completely honest with you. But if you have the very bare necessities, which is why you should be on those guilds so they can teach you how to play. I'm talking about you maybe have a rented space. You're getting cracked hourglasses. You have maybe a rented common time warden and you are dismantling these cracked hourglasses. If you don't understand what I mean, pause the video, go back, look into it, because right now that is the place to be in terms of where to do things on big time. I'm sure that there are also going to be things like the Armory and Forge actions, which have very high points, and things like, I don't know, just dismantling a cracked hourglass, which might not have that many points. But Time Warden actions, it seems like they have very high points. People are trying to get more syncs for the Big Time token, so that's why they have Armory and Forge actions being the most hype. They also have these new things, which are daily and weekly in-game bounty completions. I've never seen this, but apparently there's stuff on the bounty board in Watertown that will now give leaderboard points. Interesting. They also have 7-day challenges and season milestones, which I didn't know about this until I just read this right now. And they have a midweek madness, which we don't even know what that is. That's very interesting. So you want to log in every single day just to go ahead and check in and do these bounties very quickly. That's what I've just learned right now, and I'm very excited about that. I have a small space in Big Time. You don't use it? Why? Why do you not use your space? At least rent it out. Take the time to rent it out, even if it's like 20 bucks you get every month. I saw a video. It was by this guy called Pangboy. And where is it? So Pangboy was talking about the amount he was earning playing Big Time. And the numbers were kind of staggering. I'm not going to lie. Where's this video? Okay, here it is. Now, these numbers are very spicy. Look at this. So in terms of a legendary small space, look at the ROI on this thing. That is 230%. For what he has it at. But I think for the average person, it should be somewhere lower. I think it's somewhere around like 100 or something like that if you buy it right now. Come on, load it up. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So 101% just renting it out. So if you're not renting it out, you're throwing away money. Like you're doing yourself a disservice. Anyway, let's get into node plays here. What do you think about Pixel? I like Pixel. So my next top crypto gaming node play is MetaXSeed. Now, why is MetaXSeed that? Well, for one, I recently closed a partnership advisory, so this is a disclosure. I've given you the disclosure. Now I will continue to talk about it. So obviously, if I have conviction in something, I'm going to try to be a part of it, obviously, right? So these MetaXSeed node sales are going to be going on sale very, very, very soon. They're starting at $4,000 per node. So this is an expensive one. If you're someone that doesn't have a lot of money, you're screwed, right? Just simply put, I'm sorry. They're incrementing for it every single one that is sold. These are going to be coming out extremely soon, and you're probably wondering, why in the world did I decide to do MetaXSeed? Well, they have a lot of games, like a lot of games. They've got like 30 different games on their arsenal. These are games that you can play right now on the Play Store, as well as on Steam, as well as on Windows, a ton of different things. Are they the best games? No. Any Gala news? I talked about it in the beginning. So I'm not going to be able to go back, but yes, there was Gala news. I did talk about it. Anyway, so the TLDR of it is, they're not the most beautiful games in the world. They really aren't trying to be. But as something that is launching at a pretty low market cap, I think that they have over-delivered versus a lot of the crypto gaming node projects that exist right now. So my bet is that they continue to over-deliver. They have an Explorer, they have their own chain, they have a shop, they have a phygital thing as well where you can get physical things for IRL stuff. They have the launcher, NFTs. They have an actual NFT marketplace, which is coming soon. And I think they've done a pretty good job. They've done a pretty good job for what they have. So I'll see what ends up happening here. But I am excited for this token. There's DAO governance. There is the whole advertisements, which is something that I don't think a lot of crypto gaming projects are doing, putting advertisements on their games. I know how simple of a thing it is, but with the numbers that they were saying they could earn based on not a lot of players, it is very spicy. These guys do not need 100,000 players playing their games. They don't need 1 million players playing their games. They need a very small amount of players playing their games, and they're going to be very happy people. This team, of course, is extremely doxed. You could look up the information yourself. It's on their website. So if you're uncomfortable about that, well, you don't have to be uncomfortable. Now, if you're going to be participating in this, I will say use the code J and then M. That's it. Code JM if you want to support me on this one, because I'm sure as hell going to be grabbing some of these. Can you tell us where to buy it? Yeah, I can't tell you where to buy it because it's not live yet. So I quite literally cannot, but I'm assuming that it's going to be on their website, right? There's probably going to be a little thing that says node, or, it's going to be on the actual to Twitter, which, by the way, places have been hacked before and scam links have gone around, so be careful there either way. Always double check links. If anything ever says that they're going to drain you or screw you over, be careful there. However, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. If you're going to be participating in it, use code JM, and let's get into the next thing. So, MB List. And the price? No, the price is going to be 4K, not 2K. So John went ahead. He's a co-founder of Play Ember. He's saying that this thing is coming very soon. And I'm going to be one that is also agreeing because the official mint for Play Ember is actually coming January 25th, 2024. Now, I have some of these. So I've been blessed. I've been telling you guys for ages to get on this MB list. And some of you got lucky. Some of you didn't get lucky. I got lucky. I have a spot. And so I'm going to be minting this thing right here. I'm very excited about it. And so they are saying this could potentially be larger than AOF Verse. Now, if you're wondering what AOF Verse is, this is your first time in crypto, don't worry about it. I will actually show you this. AOF Verse had founders keys, which ended up minting out. These, when they launched, this is a free mint, by the way. People didn't pay anything but gas. They were at a 0.74. You can actually see this if you click on the total volume. You can see that they were all the way up here at 0.7 Ethereum, which means that off of a brand new free mint, people got, this is a crazy number. They didn't get $16,000. Hold on, let me put a dot here. They got $1,660. That's pretty good. I like $1,660. Personally, I'm not complaining. And even if you didn't sell and the price has gone significantly lower, this is pretty damn good. $948 off of a free mint. It's free. It's free real estate. So in terms of these MB lists, I am assuming that this is also going to be something very similar. Play Ember is one of the top Web3 game studios. They have a lot of downloads, something like 5 billion total career downloads, something ridiculous. And so they're a hyper-casual gaming studio. I think hyper-casual gaming is going to be a huge meta in crypto gaming. We don't have enough time to play video games anymore. So if we have 5 minutes, we're going to play a hyper-casual game. I'm very excited for this one. I think this one could very well be larger than AOF Verse. I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be like 1 ETH plus. Maybe I'm wrong. I could very well be wrong, but it has a very low supply and an absolutely ridiculous amount of hype surrounding it. So I'm excited for Play Ember. I'm probably going to buy one on top of the one that I'm going to mint if the price makes sense. If it's immediately over an Ethereum, then I'm probably not going to. But if it's like 0.2 or something, then I'm definitely going to buy one. That's my strategy leading into this one. They have a lot of backing. They have the Cool Cats apparently publishing a fun mobile gaming experience powered by Immutable. That's cool. Cool Cats Match Quest. Hey, look at that. It's like Meow Match, actually, like from Gala. Yeah, Cool Cats is doing one too. Oh, Match Quest. That's cool. Anyway, next thing. We've got over here Pixelmon, which has gone ahead and partnered with the future of IP governance. This is brand new news as well. When I saw this, it was breaking news. The MON token, the MON token, is launching in Q1 of 2024. Now, if you're asking me for details, I don't have details for you. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm assuming that it has something to do with owning the NFTs, but here is the news. Brand new breaking news that a MON token is going to be coming. Morning, Jujo. What's good, Alpha? The AF keys will reward you in AFG. I know about that, but I'm just saying that the people that minted it for free. Do you think Superverse can do a 50x from here? I mean, I own a little bit, but I guess. Remember that the stuff you see on like Alex Becker's channel and stuff like that, it's all very biased. All of our content is biased. Like, if you're looking at my content, let's be honest. I have Gala stuff. I have a Ronin bag. I'm bullish on pixels. I'm doing the Aperion airdrop. I have big time tokens. You know what I mean? Like, all of this stuff is biased, but that's why you look at these channels and you don't immediately go, I'm going to buy or do the first thing that this guy says. No, you should not be doing that. You should be doing your own research on these things because inevitably so, you're going to see conflicting opinions and you can make your own judgment on whether or not you should be doing something. This is why it's very important to do this kind of stuff because there's just obvious bias in everybody's content. We're human, right? So I'm excited to see where this ends up going here. There is a giveaway that we're doing right now on the actual Twitter, which might be worth something. It's on Haven's Compass. Now, if you don't know what Haven's Compass is, it is incubated by Seedify. Seedify is the top crypto gaming launchpad on the planet. I have not been on a Seedify play that has not done well. So unless Haven's Compass is the first one, then you know, I'm pretty excited for whatever is happening on Haven's Compass. We also got in the Storm Warfare mint, which we got one of those. We ended up selling it at like 0.09 or something like that. I'm pretty sure they're higher right now. But from free mints, it's always something to be happy about. So they're an FPS on Unreal Engine 5 in a futuristic world setting. If you see the gameplay, it looks okay. I think that their gunplay is a little crazy, if I'm completely honest with you. If I could see it. There it is. Their gunplay is a little bit crazy with like the shaking and the motion blur. You just push GALA to pump your bags. Let me show you something. Maybe this will be insightful for you. So if you were wondering how much, oh, I actually have to log in. Really? I don't have my phone on me. I have like, I think 2,000 GALA or something like that, which is like $30. Guys, trust me when I promise you that I'm not covering that token to make any profit, because like I don't have anything. I have more bags on BIGTIME than I do on GALA, if I'm completely honest with you. So anyway, Haven's Compass, it exists. It's an FPS on Unreal Engine 5, and I'm doing a giveaway. If you want to be a part of this giveaway for what is guaranteed, because there was a movement that where I was very annoyed about FCFS. If you don't know what FCFS is, it's first come, first serve. At this point, first come, first serve just sounds to me like I might as well just be a public mint. It might as well just be a public mint. With the over allocation on those things, just call it a public mint. So these are guaranteed whitelist spots, which I'm very excited about. Guaranteed things. I love guaranteed things. These are 5 whitelist spots, which, by the way, there's only 45 engagements here, 39 actually. So there are plenty of opportunities to actually go ahead and win this. I'm going to go ahead, put this in the chat. You guys do what you want with it. Boom. There you go. Good luck, my friends, because I sure as hell, I got one of those spots and I'm going to be minting it, okay? Because I am not going to fade on anything that Seedify touches. Whenever Seedify does something, it is like digital gold. Always. They have absolutely killed it. They did the Storm Warfare tournament, which I got the Jane tokens from the tournament. There is ANIMA, which minted their Tundra mint. I gave 20 of those to you guys. That is like $7,000 worth of mints right there. There's Bloodloop, which the floor price of these NFTs that they have is like $2,000 right now. Metadose, I don't know about. Haven's Compass, I'm excited about, obviously, right? There's Boss Fighters, Evermoon, Haunted Space, and then Space Maverick, which I don't know much about, but I'm sure we're probably going to get details on that very soon. There's a lot of IGOs happening on Seedify right now. There's also a listing on FAR, which is the Farcana token, which is happening very, very soon. The ticker symbol is FAR. Now, I don't know if this ticker is going to do well or not. I am just going to look at it. You know, this could very well be awesome. This could very well be the lamest thing I've ever seen. So I'm not going to be buying this on launch for sure. I'm going to be waiting at least 2 weeks to a month. Because if you buy these tokens the second that they launch, then you're going to be subjected to all the people that bought on the Seedify pre-sale. They're going to have a lot of profits probably, and they're going to be dumping on you. That's just how it works, right? So you should wait at least 2 weeks to a month before you get into this thing. If you do, at least that's what I'm going to be doing. So that is your TLDR on what I'm going to be doing with that. Echoes of Empire comes out on the 30th? Really? When did that get announced? Maybe it's on the Twitter. So weekly leak, November 1st. This is what I'm talking about. Like, where is the announcement here? Why am I not getting an announcement on the official Echoes of Empire Twitter? Blockchain gaming leak? I think I made a tweet on this one, maybe. Maybe I can go ahead and look for it on the GALA Discord to confirm it for you. But they should have those things on their Twitter. I don't know why they don't have things on their Twitter. You have to do like hieroglyphics to be able to understand when something's going to be coming up. All right, here it is. So this is real. Now, the Ion Games is preparing you to launch you into the vast unknown of Echoes of Empire. Yeah, I get it. It is quite literally the vast unknown, you know? Like, where is the marketing on this thing? Anyway, it's happening January 30th, 2024. I'm super excited about it in the sense that I'll be trying it out, but I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying anything. I have made too many mistakes before with Champions Arena and some of these other games. If it's not made by GALA, I'm not going to buy it. So for now, I'm just going to chill here. I'm going to test the game out. I think it's going to be a lot like Eternal Paradox, probably with the 4x grand strategy. But I'll play it. I'll play it for sure. Let's go. Let's go. Poggers? Question mark? Not bad. But that's pretty much going to be this update on what's going to be happening. There are apparently guilds on Pixels too. We could talk all day about that. I have a Clay and come play with me. maybe I will. Maybe I'll take you up on the offer. I know that there was another guy that has a ton of assets on that game. I think his name starts with an X or something like that, but he has a lot of assets. And I remember he was talking to me religiously about Echoes of Empire for the longest of time. But I don't remember what happened with that, because I remember the game was going to come out in October, November or something like that. But then it never ended up coming out. They delayed it, and then they never announced that on their Twitter that they were doing that. But it'd be like that sometimes. It do be like that. But that's going to be the video for today. Just a quick little update on that. Email me. Go for it. Email me. I got you. It was a pleasure to go ahead and be here. Get on the Havens Compass whitelist giveaway, because it's literally free money if you win. Until the next time, stay classy. Thank you for tuning in. And that's going to be